battlefield is TikTok. It is flooded with such factory videos. Chinese suppliers are reaching out to American customers directly.
Do you know that more than 80% of the luxury leather products, like handbags, purses, and shoes of Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, Coach, Prada, you name it, most of them are made in China.
China makes 80% of your designer bags.
Who's the Chinese supplier behind Under Armour? Shenzhou International.
Nike shoes from China to your country?
Who are the suppliers behind Salomon, Timberland, New Balance, Adidas, Nike, la 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 la? First, Baocheng Factory.
It's not just calling them out. They're showing the world exactly where your $1,000 handbag or your $100 leggings are really being made. They're now offering you the same exact stuff, no middleman, no markup. In a bold move that seems more like economic warfare than manufacturing, Chinese workers are lifting the lid on $1 billion illusion.
Even though these brands brag about being made in Europe, the video claims that more than half of Louis Vuitton's bags are actually made in China.
Decades, we have been conditioned to believe that China is just one giant sweatshop pumping out crap while we are the sophisticated, high-end innovators. And it turns out China has just been patiently waiting for us to be completely dependent upon their manufacturers. They have been mastering every technology, absorbing every industry, and then building an empire that doesn't need us half as much as we need.
Now, a statement has been released to the press, seemingly from a source close to Louis Vuitton. In their statement, the source close to the brand said, "Louis Vuitton want everyone to know that what these people are saying is completely false and untrue, and they want everyone to understand that every item LV releases is made under meticulously high standards."
Asking you guys shall receive. You want a tutorial? I got you. So let's just click my link in my bio, and it's going to take you to my landing page. Just scroll down a little bit, and here you will find the spreadsheet. This is if you want my personalized help, and this is if you want anything added to the spreadsheet. So let's go ahead and click my spreadsheet. So here we have all of the vendors that I've compiled for you guys.
It's not just a PR scandal, it's a full-blown brand crisis. Guys, I am pissed, royally pissed, and you're not going to believe why. Are Louis Vuitton and other luxury brands ripping us all off? Are they scamming us? Get this, China makes 80% of luxury bags. Yes, you heard that right, 80%. And not just Louis Vuitton, it's also Chanel, Gucci, Coach, and Prada. But we were told that these were made in Europe with high-end materials. Apparently, most LV bags are not even made of leather, they are canvas. What? And now LV is reportedly suing manufacturers in China for leaking trade secrets, and IP bootleggers are making perfect fakes. But how? If these products are made in Europe, how could China be revealing trade secrets? Well, obviously because they aren't made in Europe. Duh. How do you explain to customers that a brand they believed represented luxury and class might actually be one of the biggest scams in fashion? Let's dig into this story. The viral clip that got everyone talking. Everything kicked off with a surprising video from a factory in China that spread online like wildfire. In the clip, a worker gave viewers an inside look at how high-end fashion goods are made, something the public rarely sees. In recent weeks, it's been dominating online discussions. Here's the gist if you missed it. The US imposed new tariffs aimed at putting economic pressure on China. In response, China revealed just how integral its manufacturing sector is to global supply chains, including for some of the most exclusive designer labels out there. The harsh reality facing shoppers. Many consumers were stunned to learn that a significant portion of high-end handbags, once believed to be crafted exclusively in European ateliers, are actually assembled in overseas factories. For years, these luxury labels marketed their products as handcrafted in Europe. But recent behind-the-scenes footage suggests that might not be the full story. The shock isn't just about where these items are made. What really sparked outrage was the claimed production cost. Around $15 for a bag that retails for thousands. The only part added later, reportedly, just the branding tag. Feelings of betrayal. You can't really blame longtime customers for feeling deceived. If someone spent thousands believing they were buying artisanal, European-made pieces, only to find out the story might be more about marketing than craftsmanship, it's no wonder tensions are high. One major brand responded by denying the claims, assuring buyers that all products meet top-tier standards. But for many, the trust has already been shaken. The core question remains, are we paying for unmatched quality or simply the power of the logo? But not everyone's outraged. Of course, some shoppers are unfazed. If someone's buying luxury for the name, it doesn't matter if the bag's made in Milan or a far-flung industrial zone. For many, the status symbol is the point, and the price is part of the appeal. Silent price increases add fuel to the fire. As the controversy simmered, some premium brands didn't help their case. While one rival company at least gave notice before raising US prices by 10%, others quietly increased prices across accessories and fragrances. Some customers only realized when they reached the checkout. Though previous hikes were blamed on global disruptions, the justification in today's calmer market feels murky at best. It gave the impression, "We hoped you wouldn't notice." Lawsuits and corporate strategy. Now, some of these companies are taking legal action, targeting the very factories they once partnered with, accusing them of leaking confidential info and churning out unauthorized replicas. Reports suggest some facilities may have been running parallel operations, producing official stock by day and lookalikes after hours. It's a complex tangle of secrecy, lawsuits, and brand control. Calls for transparency. Frustrated customers are now demanding clarity. Show us where and how these items are made. Some automakers proudly display their production lines, but when it comes to leather goods, the silence from luxury brands is deafening. A turning point for the industry, this could be a pivotal moment for the luxury sector. With more leaks, more skepticism, and more consumers asking hard questions, the traditional model is under pressure. Big-name brands that once ruled the market are now on the defensive, and their response could shape the future of what luxury really means.